They're from Etheridge. There were 2 Amish settlements in Tennessee. The one in Etheridge was the largest, while the one in Adamsville was small, like theirs in Pontotoc, Mississippi. Adamsville had sprung from nowhere when couples who lived in Pontotoc had too much family in Etheridge and grew homesick. The small town was a halfway point of sorts between the 2 communities. Where did Mom find them? Eunice Gingerich seemed to always be on the lookout for lost souls. Maybe that was where Leah got it, that need to help her fellow man. You know Mom. That she did. Hannah moved in close. I think he's looking for a wife. Well, at least Mom seems determined to find him one. Gracie? Leah asked, speaking of their cousin. Hannah shrugged. If Gracie gets married, Mom won't have any help. You're here. Just for a while. By this time next year, Hannah Gingerich McLean would marry Aaron Zook and become the mother of 3 new children she obviously adored. Leah wasn't the least bit jealous. She had led an eventful life, one that she certainly couldn't have lived if she had remained in her small home community. She had traveled to faraway places, other countries, to build shelters for the poor, repair schools, and tell people about Jesus. Fulfilling. What are we whispering about? Gracie glided into the room, the platter of roast beef nearly hiding her face from them. Our supper guests. Gracie's mouth formed a small O as she set the food on the table. Where's Tilly? Leah asked. Their youngest sister was seriously dating her longtime friend Melvin Yoder. Well, as serious as dating could be before either one of them had joined the church. But once that decision was official, everyone expected they would marry as soon as possible. Picking the last of the tomatoes, Gracie said. He seems nice enough, Hannah said. Who? The man? Leah asked. Hannah nodded. And Peter's a little cutie. But what? She asked. You'll see at supper. Now come help us set the table. With all 3 women working, it didn't take long to get the food to the large dining table that sat in a room off the kitchen. In fact, it took longer to get all the people there. But once Leah's father came in from his workshop, she knew he was trying to squeeze every ounce of daylight from the sky. Her younger brother David followed close behind. Jim, the eldest, had most likely headed to his own house across the way to eat with his own wife and children. Introductions went all around. Leah did her best to hide her surprise when she was presented to Jamie Stoltzfus. To say he wasn't what she had expected would be a huge understatement. Not that she had known what to expect. Tall and broad, Jamie was younger than she had imagined, with reddish blonde hair and eyes the color of a spring sky. She could picture those eyes sparkling with laughter, but right now they were serious, with fine lines at the corners. Worried. That was the word. His eyes were beautiful, but worried. How do you like Pontotoc so far? Leah asked, looking from Jamie to Peter. He really was an adorable child. He favored his uncle quite a bit, enough that they could easily pass for father and son. Peter ducked his head and stared down at his bare feet. Fall was coming, and soon he would be forced to wear shoes. A terrible time for most kids in the district. Leah waited for Peter to glance back up, fighting his own shyness, but his gaze remained downcast. She looked to Jamie, who acted as if nothing was amiss. Not much different from Tennessee, just smaller. Her mother bustled past with a pitcher of water and smiled. You'll get used to it soon enough. There are days when I feel it's too big. She turned her attention to Peter. What do you think? Peter's head dropped a little lower. He doesn't talk. Jamie cleared his throat. Not since the accident. All conversation came to a halt. Normally Gingerich family time was busy and loud. Was it any wonder, with nearly 10 people waiting to be fed? Oh. Mom set the pitcher on the vinyl tablecloth and blinked. Her expression was one of shocked sympathy, but somehow Leah didn't think Jamie would appreciate the sentiment. It's all right.